What's up, guys? How you doing? Just coming back from getting my hair done. I hope everyone's well. Everyone is, I'm saying, just living, being happy, understanding that, there's a lot more to this place and there's a lot more life to live. Even beyond death, even beyond, any place we travel, any place we go. So let that give you some sense of happiness that, there's hope and there's, there's more to it. So that being said, always try and look at things with a bigger perspective and not just like, oh shoot, like this is just a problem, this is the end all be all, I just lost my job, oh shit. Like, of course there's some crazy stuff, especially depending on your situation. I'm not trying to dumb that down, but simply giving awareness that having a big perspective on things gives you a better chance at seeing hope, and hope's gonna make you feel better in the sense of, okay, there's a chance. If you don't know what it is, hope is like the start of being able to think positive and plan something and look at something that's actual, that you can use and help get out of your situation. But yeah, I was just thinking, like, as someone who's been eating plant-based for a while now, I'm almost on 2 years. It's that's not it. Like, Like, I don't think eating plant-based is the end all be all when it comes to health, especially when you're just like, you're in a place where you're not growing your own food. To me, it's like, I'm not gonna say it's the same thing as eating meat, but you definitely have to understand that it's not gonna make you live forever. Like, what I'm saying? Like, there's a lot of shit that's still in our food and the grain, the vegetables, and all that stuff that you have to be fully aware of, and knowing that, if I'm gonna be fully into this plant-based life and want to do this stuff, like, don't just sit back and be like, I'm good, I'm healthy, I don't need to get my checkups or go to my herbalist or search up for different ways to eat. Like, nah, like, there's still a lot of stuff in your food. There's still a lot of stuff in the food that they advertise in this whole vegan trend. That's what I'm talking about more. Because I don't know about a lot of vegans actually eating grains and not like processed foods, as in like the diet cheese or, diet meat products or whatever it may be. Like, Like, I don't really hear or see a lot of, and it could just be my own ignorance. I don't see a lot of people like, eating more of an alkaline-based diet. So they're still having acidic foods, and that's still generating mucus and the same shit almost as if they were eating meat. So still not really helping the cause of, really eating plant-based foods to help regenerate and build the body up, right? So that being said, is like, I feel like even as us people who are eating plant-based foods and have made the transition from meat to strictly just plant-based, like, we gotta understand that, when it comes to telling people about this stuff, and like, it's gonna change your life, or like, you're eating meat, you're an idiot, this is bad, all this stuff, that we gotta let them know that, it's definitely an alternative, but it's like, it's not like there's more to it. Like, don't just think that since you stop buying meat at the store that's all that there is. Like, there's definitely more to it. Like, you gotta, until you're growing your own food on your farm or your own shit, I don't think that this stuff is really fully in effect. Like, you want to talk about being one with nature and all that stuff, but the food that we probably eat, grain, vegetables, whatever it may be, probably not even real. I'm not gonna state it as a fact, but I would just from the way I see things, I highly doubt that they're really trying to push and bring healthy food into society. I don't see how they profit off of it. So I don't know. That's just my opinion. But to be really sure, and something I set a goal for myself is to one day just really have my own farm and grow that shit from the ground up. And that's as deep as I've looked into it, of like, what I can do, and really assure myself that I'm like really in tune with what I'm eating, and it's a part of me, it's a part of nature, etc. Also, again, even touching on the foods that they give us, like there's a lot of soy and a lot of processed vegan foods, you know what I'm saying? So even pushing that as a whole, and everyone is trying to be vegan, or it's such a high topic, like that's another thing to be aware of. Like soy is not too good for you, especially men. It produces a lot of estrogen in men, and it's like that's not really good for us. Like, you know what I mean? Like we want to have more testosterone as a male, but again, people have their theories and all that stuff. That's all up to you. You know, think what you want, but that's pretty much why I wanted to touch base a little bit on that. So going into the deeper message of what I'm trying to say is that when it comes to eating healthy and you know, living a full life and really being like just good with yourself and whole, healthy, whatever you want to call it, wellness, happiness is the key. So when people are saying, yeah, I'm gonna eat this or get on this diet, this and that, but they're unhappy because they don't like what they're eating, it's almost contradictory. Like, if you truly want to eat healthier because you want to be better for the body, you should be happy, and it shouldn't be a chore. As soon as it becomes a chore and it's like a burden, and your body's like, oh, I don't want it, like you're taking away from you're still taking away from your health because you're not genuinely happy, right? So what I would say is that when it comes to stuff like a diet or any kind of choice or whatever we're trying to do in life, truly be happy about it, because you should understand your why should make you joyful about it, because your why is going to be attached to your dream, which is the result of your means. So that in itself and a whole, the understanding of that, no matter the circumstance, the difficulties, the change and all that stuff, should give you some sort of happiness of like, you know what, this is why I'm doing it, so I'm good, right? So happiness to me is always going to be the number one diet. Everyone can get on a happiness diet where everyone's just happy. Obviously not just, I'm not saying just like some foolish happiness, but genuinely happy, like, you know, not overly optimistic, not too pessimistic, but just in a steady flow and creating their own ways and being at peace with themselves, being smart, being wise, logical, understanding their emotions, and really fully encompassing the balance of life. Yo, you want to talk about diet? You want to talk about changes? Like that's gonna, for me, that's gonna be the number one change. That's the number one change for myself, that I constantly try and upgrade and elevate every single day. So yeah, man, whatever diet or thing you choose, I would say start with that. And again, to speak from experience, the things that I've done for myself that I find help, start with the happy diet. Start with like, I'm gonna be happy. I'm gonna do a 30-day happy challenge instead of a 30-day keto diet or a plant-based diet or a meat diet. I'm gonna be happy for 30 days straight. I'm not gonna complain for no reason. I'm going to address situations and see them for what they are and provide a solution, and not just complain with no result. I'm going to understand and accept things and change what I can for a better circumstance, and not complain and worry about things I can't change. You know, stuff like that, like leading with love. All those stuff are gonna encompass a steady happiness. Understanding what you are. You're not a label. You're not a CEO. You're not this. You're not that. You're not a vegan. You're not a meat eater. You're not a football player. You're simply potential. You're a field of energy. Understanding your identity. You know, I am. Like you're everything. You're a field of potential and energy. That gives you a certain strength and a certain understanding. That's like, yo, this is me. I'm not a label anymore. I'm not no longer in the identity of a label, because that's a prison in itself. We label things, and that puts our mind in the prison, because it's like this label is attached to a definition and a way of being. So if that's what you think you are, that's how you think you gotta act. And psychologically, it's like, okay, this is what I gotta be. But when you understand that your potential, you no longer say things like, oh, I can't do that, or I can't be that because this is who I've been, or this is who I am, and I've always been this way. Because potential is to be whatever you want, and that's the whole point of potential. So when I say that as a sense of energy, you are that. As an energy, as a potential, you can create your whole experience is to create and change and grow within who you are for what you want to be. So you can be whatever you want to be, right? But yeah. So I would say start that, man. 30-day happy day challenge. A 30-day happy challenge. Be happy for 30 days. That'd be the best diet. Stress free, so you won't be storing any fat. Yeah. 30-day happy challenge. Right. I think that'll keep everybody healthy. And if not, they'll keep everyone blessed and feeling good until their time here is up. You know, so yeah, man, just stay encouraged to be happy. Stay encouraged to find that true happiness within yourself. Don't be lying to yourself and being delusional. Stay encouraged to focus on what matters to you in regards to your purpose and the message you want to give out to this world and the fearless life you really want to live, but you just, you need some encouragement to start. That's it. Just stay encouraged to walk that walk and to practice it and lead by example, right? Really just lead and show how it's done. Say less. You can say your thing here and there, but your biggest explanation should be what you do and how you show that it's done. Right? So let's just all stay powerful, man. Stay strong and move forward for a happy life, alright?